Use your common sense.
Yo, what's going on, G-Dog family? It's your boy G-Dog Squad, back at it with another vlog. Now today, man, I got a couple questions, well, a few questions I'm finna answer for y'all about my move from LA to Miami, because I know a lot of people got a lot of questions, I got a lot of comments, got a lot of DMs, so I'm just gonna go ahead and answer the most requested questions about my move from Miami to LA. Well, LA to Miami, my bad. Definitely not going back to LA. Definitely, that shit's so over with.
No search key.
Dead. Finito. Not happening. Not doing that shit at all. So let's go ahead and get straight into the video, man. I told y'all I'm back with those daily bussin' vlogs, and I told y'all, man, when I say something, I mean that shit. I'm a man of my word, just like Lil Baby and Dirk say. Don't play with, I'm smirk. Get nigga, I put on my merch. Out of Uber, I kept my word. Act like a nerd. I'm finna grade. Now let's go ahead and get straight into it. Before we do that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new banging vlog. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, WhopBoyG, and Twitter, WhopBoyG. Also, definitely don't forget to go to Diari.us right now to get that latest, hottest, newest clothing drip. Because if you don't get it while it's in stock, when it's out of stock, you're gonna be mad, and you don't want to be mad, nigga. You better be glad, because once it's gone, it's gone. And we're gonna go to the next collection. Go ahead and get in tune with it before it's gone, stupid. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the video right now. So the first question that I've been hearing a lot of, hold on, let me pull it up, my bad, I was on the wrong set of questions. I got another video to make after this about my dog. I got a new dog. Oh, I love my dog. He's right there. I love him so much. Go ahead and get straight into it. How did you move across the country? So look, two ways I was gonna move across the country. Either the first way was to pay a movers to goddamn move all my shit into the truck and then pay them to drive it across the country. Now, that's cool and all, you feel me? Rich nigga, I don't really mind spending that money and shit, but here's the thing about that. If I'm going to pay these niggas to go across the country with my shit and have all of my shit and not know exactly where you at all times, I need a direct set date. They wasn't trying to give a nigga a direct set date. They was trying to tell me they was gonna get there within 2 weeks, and that's cool and all, but why the do I gotta wait 2 weeks for you to drive across country when it took me a week, less than a week, like really 3-4 days to drive across the country my goddamn self? So I had to ship all my shit before I moved out, be sleeping on the floor with no car, no TV, no bed, no clothes, you feel what I'm saying, and be sleeping in a hotel, or come in my bed with no TV, no furniture, no nothing, and just be sitting here looking stupid for however long it's gonna take these niggas to come, because it could have been a week, could have been 2 weeks, some shit might have happened, it might have took 3 weeks, a month. So I wasn't really trying to wait for however long for my shit to come. You feel me? That was the main issue I had with using movers to drive across the country for me. So the only other option, my bad, the only other option after that was to have movers pack the truck in, goddamn take all my shit cross country myself, and then have movers unpack the truck, because that's one thing I wasn't doing, was unpacking all that shit myself. So we had to actually hire some movers. They had to pack all the shit in the truck, which is a lot of shit. For me and Mako, was a lot of shit. I'm talking about TVs, dressers, nightstands, goddamn computers, chairs, desks, clothes. Like, oh my god, that was a lot of shit. Pack that shit up. Then we had to drive across country. Now, the only thing that, you know, it's a lose-lose situation, okay? Either I'm gonna hire somebody and they finna drive across country for me and I don't know where my shit is and I risk them losing my shit, damaging my shit, all type of shit happening, or I drive across country myself. And that I had to drive across country, man, and that was some crazy ass shit, not gonna lie to you. But we got it done. I believe we left on like a Sunday night, and we got there around like Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon. So it only took 4 days, which is really, really good. And we were driving like a madman. You feel me? I'm telling you, I'm popping 5-hour energies, getting straight to it, nigga. Don't give a I'm finna get this work done. I don't care what's going on, who got something to say. The work gotta get done, so the work's gonna get done. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the type of time I was on, and that's how we moved cross country. It was a long process, a long journey, but I'd rather do it like that than pay somebody to move my shit for me. And that's how we got it done. All right, the next question we got was, how was the ride? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me look this shit up real quick, because I honestly forgot how long the ride was, but it was such a long ass ride. Let me look up exactly where I used to live. Circa LA. Let me look that up. Circa LA apartments. Go ahead. No, directions. How far is it from me where I am right now? From Miami to LA. It's loading. I just want to show you what's going on real quick. You feel what I'm saying? Because this shit was, it's a day and 14 hours. A day and 14-hour drive, nigga, from goddamn bro. Like, I'm not capping right now, bro. You see that? Do you see that shit? That's a long ass fucking drive, bro. And I'm talking about, we gotta go through goddamn, let me just break it down for you, okay? The first day, we got all the way like to Arizona. I was driving crazy. So I got goddamn from LA to Arizona, Don't know how I did that, but I got there. I don't know if I made it to Phoenix, but I made it to Arizona. Now, when you in Arizona, it's nothing but like canyons and open desert and open road, and that shit was scary. And it's like, it's not as scary at night. Well, it is scary because it's dark as fuck and you can't see shit, but like when you're driving during the day, you'll be like, damn, how the f am I supposed to make this drive at night? Because it's so damn dark and it's so damn scary. It's like, nigga, you don't know what the hell finna happen. That's where them horror movies come from. You ever seen like, what's that, Jeepers Creepers and shit like that? That's where movies like that come from. Or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that's where shit like that come from. Cause you in that real open road, that real open country. Ain't no police out there, bro. I didn't see no police at all the entire ride. So like, look, it get real bad, bro. It get real hectic. You don't know what the hell going on. Some real shit. So after that, we took a break in Arizona and we drove all the way from Arizona to goddamn San Antonio. Now, that drive from Arizona to San Antonio was a doozy, but once you got to San Antonio, you were halfway there, so you wasn't really worried about shit. So from Arizona, San Antonio, that's another day. That shit was long as hell too, but once we got to San Antonio, you feel me, we got a hotel, because the first night when we was in goddamn Arizona, we slept at a truck stop, because there wasn't no hotels around, this wasn't gonna happen. So we had to sleep in the truck, slept at a truck stop, clutching the whole time. So I'm clutching. Like, nigga would have walked up on my window trying to knock on, like, can I get some information on where I'm at or something? Would have got his ass blicked down. I was nervous as hell. Not even gonna cap to you. Was low-key scared. So after that, made it to San Antonio, slept in the hotel for a few hours, got right back up the next morning and drove from San Antonio all the way to, where did we stop? I ain't gonna lie, that time we made it through from San Antonio all the way to fucking Tallahassee. Cause let me tell you some real shit. After we got out of Texas, bro, what we have to go through Louisiana, scared to death of Louisiana. Don't know how you Louisiana niggas do it, bro. I'm not driving through Louisiana for shit. Nothing. I don't even want to go to Louisiana, nigga. Y'all police is so racist and so crooked. I be hearing the stories, bro. I don't want to deal with that shit. So I was scared, nervous. After Louisiana, we went through Mississippi, another state, nervous. After that, we went through goddamn, is that Mississippi? That's Mississippi. After that, went through goddamn Alabama, scared, still, not really fucking with none of them states. Them three states right there, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, no. Not dealing with that shit at all. So I was nervous as hell. I had to fly through that shit real quick because I was not trying to stop and spend the night in none of them three states. So we made it from Texas through Louisiana to Mississippi to Alabama, stopped in Tallahassee for the night. I was gonna go all the way to Orlando that night, but I was like, it's not really worth it. So fuck that shit. And I stopped at Tallahassee at a truck stop. After that, woke up in Tallahassee, drove from Tallahassee to Orlando, took a little break, then drove from Orlando all the way to Miami, and then we ended up where we are right now. And it was a long ass process, a long ass drive. Would I do it again? Yes, because I honestly regret ever moving to LA, and I would never move to LA again, but it wasn't fun. I would not recommend that for anybody. And if I could do it all over again, I might have paid the movers. Just being honest with you, I real life might have paid the movers, because that shit was like, it was the same price anyway. When you factor in how much the truck costed, how much gas costed, the hotel, food, it was the same fucking price anyway, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Might as well just pay for the fucking movie. All right, the third question a lot of people asked was, did anything crazy happen along the way? Let's be very honest. No, like nothing crazy happened. Like honestly, I don't got any crazy stories from anything that happened. The only thing I can say that was like crazy, quote unquote, was when we was at these truck stops and these rest stops and we was sleeping. Boy, I was clutching. I'm talking about I'm going to sleep, finger on the trigger, hit one in the head. I'm ready to blow a nigga head off. Like I'm not playing. I'm scared as fuck. We in the middle of nowhere. Country fuck every time. Even in Tallahassee, that's just country fuck. I don't wanna. What? I'm not trying to goddamn stop here and be here and shit. Plus all them truck stops and like they be full. But I'm just glad that everybody that be at these truck stops and rest stops don't be on no weird shit, because everybody trying to get somewhere. Everybody got somewhere to go. So ain't nobody on no weird shit. Ain't nobody on some shit like, oh, I'm finna fuck with him. I'm finna rob him. Well, at least I didn't run into that. I don't got no crazy stories for real, but that's the craziest thing I can say is I was just ready to blow a nigga shit back if you tried to fuck with me, like for real. It just wasn't finna go down like that. The next question a lot of people was asking was, why did I leave LA? I left LA because I'm gonna just list out the reasons right now. First of all, it's nothing but homeless people. If you, like, I live downtown right across from the crypto center, okay? If you live downtown, there's nothing to do downtown at all. Like there's nothing. If you're not gonna go to a Lakers game, a Clippers game, or whoever the fuck is playing across the street, or whoever the fuck is performing across the street, or you're not gonna go to the once every 3-4 months something at the convention center, event at the convention center, There's nothing really to do. You're gonna go to the 8th floor. Nobody's really out there. If they is out there, LA people really ain't sociable. Like, the LA people aren't the type of people to walk up to you and talk to you and start random conversations and shit. That's just not what's going on. On top of that, once you come out on building and you go left down Figueroa, once you pass USC, you're in the hood. Then once you make a right, when you keep going down, you're gonna pass the fucking I forgot what it's called, but it's basically a Target and some more shit. Once you pass that, bro, you're basically going towards the E-way. And if you pass and you don't go on the E-way, it's just regular shit going on. It's nothing really crazy going on. It's nothing to do. You go past like a pond, a lake, you feel me? And once you pass that, it's really regular shit. And then it's like other places around, but like everywhere it's just filled with homeless people, bro. I'm talking about like I'm trying to go to parks to walk and smoke. It's homeless people, bro. I'm passing these parks and it's homeless people passed out, knocked out off that shit next to families that's having picnics, like right next to each other, and the families don't even care. I can't believe what the fuck I'm seeing. I'm shocked. Honestly, genuinely, I'm shocked. You're gonna go to Hollywood, nothing but tourists and homeless people. That's it. If you're not a tourist, you're not gonna have any fun in Hollywood, and there's nothing but homeless people out there. Like literally tent set up, homeless people. But if you once you go to Beverly Hills, once you get off Rodeo Drive, bro, it's nothing to do, bro. Like it's nothing. You might go to a couple restaurants. If you're not trying to shop for some clothes or something, bro, there's nothing to do, bro. Like literally nothing. You're gonna go to Malibu, that's the beach. That's what it is. You're gonna go to Malibu and it's literally just the coastline and beach. That's it. There's nothing to do over there. And outside of those areas, I mean, you can go to Burbank or you can go to Glendale, but those are just the suburbs. Like those are the movie suburbs, like real suburbs. You feel what I'm saying? White people suburbs. Like the shit where goddamn Project X and Superbad was filmed. Yeah, that's out there. That's where they filmed them videos and the movies at. My bad, not videos, movies. That's where they filmed that shit at. Everywhere outside of that is the hood. You go to Ladera Heights, the hood. You go to Compton, the hood. You go to Inglewood, the hood. You go to any of them places, bro, that's the hood, and I'm just not finna go there. There's not even no reason to go there for real. I'm being 100% honest with you. It's literally no reason to go out there. You're gonna go out there for no fucking reason at all. Like, no reason. Not even that, no. Another reason I left is because you're not gonna really meet people in LA either, because everybody lives outside of LA, bro. Everybody lives in the suburbs. It's not that many people that live in LA, and people that do live in LA, it's two type of people. It's the people that got money and the people that don't got money. The people that got money, bougie as fuck, not trying to kick it, and they're not gonna kick it unless you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody and they meet you like that. The people that don't got money, they living in the hood, so I'm not gonna pull up on you in the hood, and they wanna do broke shit because they don't got no money. And I'm not gonna go to the hood and do this broke ass shit. So it's not even no reason for y'all to interact or kick it for real, because you on some different type of time than they is. So it's like, it's not really it. And the last reason why I left for real, before I get into the other reason and the next questions, you know, people ask a lot of questions, so I'm gonna get into that in the next questions, is because it's nothing but gang banging ass nigga. If you wear red, you're gonna get pressed. If you wear blue, you're gonna get pressed. If you wear a baseball hat that's got like a Angels A, or you got, man, look, bro, you can't really wear no baseball hat, bro. Unless you're wearing a regular LA hat, you're probably gonna get pressed depending on where you go around and who you see, bro. That's just how it go. It's gangland out there for real. It's not a joke. Like, I'm so serious right now. It's not a joke. You will get your ass pressed, and you might get your ass beat. The next question that I'm getting a lot is, how do you like Miami? And honestly, I love Miami. The weather's better, the food's better, the people's better. That southern hospitality is really, like, it's really real. Like, I experienced it in Atlanta when I lived there, but that southern hospitality in Miami, everybody's just nice. Everybody's smiling. Everybody wants to talk and have genuine conversation. Nobody's on some weird shit. Nobody's trying to like gang bang or bang on you because you got a red hat and they crip. But you trying to tell them, I don't really bang blood, bro. I just like that. I just like the hat because it go with my outfit. But they not trying to hear that. Now they trying to see your tattoos and ask where your grandma stay, your mama stay, your daddy stay and shit. And they don't believe you. So it's just way better living out here. It's more comfortable. It's more diverse. It's a lot more things to do. It's just better living overall. I'm not gonna lie to you. And LA is just, it's not what it used to be. You feel what I'm saying? LA used to be what Miami is now. Miami upgraded. Like back in the day, Miami used to kind of be a shithole. Like nobody usually used to go to Miami. It used to really look bad. It used to look run down, toe down, outside of like South Beach and shit. But now, that's how LA looks. Now Miami looks like the place that you need to be in a popping place, and LA is kind of just like, oh, I'll go out here and smoke some weed. I mean, I'm not really gonna go out here and do shit else. I'm finna get high. That's about it. So Miami's way better. If I can suggest something, I would suggest moving to Miami. Even if you move to Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, or some other suburb or something, bro, I would suggest moving to Miami. Cheaper, better living, better eats, better people. go to Miami. A lot of people have been asking this for a long time. My craziest LA story. Look, my craziest LA story. Just gonna keep it short and simple like this. One night, late night, me and Mako, hungry as fuck, going to get some tacos because there's nothing else to eat in LA unless you're trying to get some tacos, bro. Everything else in LA is disgusting. Even Roscoe's, to me, disgusting. I did not like Roscoe's. In-N-Out is disgusting. All that shit is nasty. So we going to goddamn get some tacos from a food truck up the street. Now, mind you, this is a block away from the Crypto Center. We're going a block away from the Crypto Center, a block away from where the Lakers and the Clippers play. So my dumb ass, I wear all red because I'm just on some quick shit. I'm like, I'm just gonna put some fit on. Like, I'm finna go out there. It's raining and shit anyway. Finna put a fit on. Finna go ahead, get my tacos, come back in the crib, eat my tacos. Now, when I go to the food truck, I hop out the whip. I got my all red on. I'm not really thinking too much of it, but it hit me as soon as I seen this little nerd nigga look at me like I was crazy as hell and run. Like, I'm not even playing, bro. He ran all the way across this parking lot to this one car. Now, it's crazy. The parking lot and where the car was is like pretty much parallel to the sidewalk. And like, imagine the food truck is literally right by the car he's running to. Like, it's like, you know, it's not like right next to it, but it's like pretty much spaced out a little bit. So when I'm at the food truck, I can see the nigga going up to the car and telling him something, and he points at me. So I'm ordering my food. I peep him, but I'm not like dead set looking at him like, what you want, nigga? Like, I'm looking at him because, you know, it's LA. I can't have my pipe on me. I don't got no knife or nothing. Even if I do, like, it's probably hella their ass in that car. They probably got a gun. So I'm like, you feel me? I'm just peeping what's going on. So these niggas, they see me and they immediately get out the car. Now they get out the car and they looking and shit, but I'm looking at them, but I'm not really looking at them, but I'm looking at them. So like, they can't see I'm looking at them, but I'm looking at them. So I look at them, I'm like, what the hell is these niggas on? The little nerd nigga run off, and then I'm basically waiting on my food while these niggas staring at me. 5-10 minutes later, after they stare at me for a minute, I get my food, I start walking back to the whip. These niggas start parallel walking damn near right next to me. Like, they in the parking lot, I'm on the sidewalk, but it's like I said, it's right next to each other. So they walking in the parking lot and I'm walking on the sidewalk, and we walking like side by side a little bit. They keep looking at me. But as I'm walking, they kind of like inching over onto the sidewalk. They finna get off the parking lot and go onto the sidewalk. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm on some shit like, it's finna go down and I'm just not finna, like, it's not finna go down like that. Y'all just not finna whoop my ass. So I'm walking and I hop in the car, but they didn't expect me to hop in the car. They thought I was gonna keep walking. If I would've kept walking, pretty sure they would've whooped my ass. Pretty sure. Like, it was 2-3 of them. You know, I'm gonna put up a fight, but it's 2-3 niggas in a street fight against me. I'm not Undertaker, goddamn James Bond, 007. Like, that's just, look, I take my L's with it to the chin. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. So I get in the car. They goddamn stop, stare at me until I pull off. And as soon as I pull off, I'm like, look, bro, I ain't finna go back to that taco stand for a minute. They didn't go back there for a cool 2-3 months. Then I came back later, got some tacos, got some banging ass tacos, but it wasn't worth my life. And that's honestly the craziest story I got from LA, like the craziest story. Another crazy story is I was going to get this girl from the 4th floor because how my building was set up, you had public parking, but public parking was only up until like the 6th and 7th floor. So once you got to the 6th floor, you had to go through a gate and all this other extra shit. So once you get like, when you had guests and visitors and shit, you would tell them to park on the 4th floor so you can come down and get them, because for some dumbass reason, you could only go to the 4th floor. Like, I couldn't take the elevator to the 3rd, the 2nd, or 1st floor, or the 3rd or 2nd floor, or the 5th floor. I could only pick people up from the 4th floor. So I go to the 4th floor, try to get this girl, and I coincidentally had some red jogging pants on again, right? Whatever, my dumbass. So I'm going to get this girl from the 4th floor, you feel me? I'm getting her from her car and shit. And while I'm getting her from this car, from her car, this nigga I don't even remember what he had on, but he was with a girl, with the girl and shit, but he see me and see I got some red pants on. This nigga started looking at me hard as hell. So I go from talking to macking to this girl to staring at this nigga like, is we finna have a problem? And I ain't gonna lie, I had my shit on me that time. Cause every time I go to pick a girl up from the 4th floor, I be having my shit on me cause it's public parking and I don't know what these niggas be on. So I'm looking at this nigga, he looking at me, and he was with a girl, I was with a girl, so we kind of just went our own ways. But I feel like if I wasn't with a girl and he wasn't with a girl, probably would have had a problem. So that's another problem I had, or another crazy story that I had in LA. And honestly, bro, like I said, like, it's just gang banged out. And if you're not with that gang banging shit, and you're not trying to be very cautious of the colors you wear and people you go around and where you be at, just don't move to LA. This is not it. All right, another question I got a lot: are the girls better in LA or Miami? I'm gonna be honest with you. The girls, like, LA girls are beautiful. I'm talking about top tier, fine, bad shit. But it's a few things that's wrong with them. First of all, you're never finna see them for real unless you go to the suburbs, because like I said earlier, people don't live in LA. They live outside of LA and come to LA. In Miami, people actually live in Miami. So I can walk outside right now and see a top tier bad chick that's going to work or she like working as a waitress or whatever's going on. You feel what I'm saying? You're not really gonna see that in LA because everybody lives outside of LA, and only people that live in LA are either broke as fuck or rich. And if you're rich, you're not really gonna see this girl walking around. Another thing is, all these IG models and shit, you'll see them walking around in Miami. You're not gonna see any IG models and bad bitches walking around in LA because they know they bad bitches, and 9 times out of 10, they're put up. They fucking with a nigga that got some money, they fucking with a nigga that got something going on, and they're popping that cootie cat, and they're put up probably fucking him, doing whatever he want, cooking for him or something. In Miami, you're more likely to see a girl that actually is bad as hell, an IG model, that's outside doing regular shit. Like, I can go to South Beach and see a bad bitch right now. I can go to Brooklyn and see a bad bitch right now. I can go downtown and see a bad bitch right now. Even Fort Lauderdale, I can go there and see a bad bitch right now. In Los Angeles, you're not really gonna see that. You're not gonna see girls walking around. But comparison-wise, the girls are just as bad in LA as it is in Miami, but the access that you're gonna have to them is not really like that. And even on Instagram, like, LA bad bitches is bougie as hell. They're over bougie. You're not really finna be able to get in the DM. You're not really finna be able to like get in contact with them unless, like, you feel me, you just get lucky or they just follow you back or whatever. Like, it's rare. It's very rare. In Miami though, they work for dime a dozen, so shit, you can come out here and have a fucking field day, being honest. But I'm gonna be honest with you, they be on the same type of time, so like, if you don't got no money and you don't got no motion, bro, don't even try fucking with these girls, cause like, look, they're gold diggers, okay? Not all of them, most of them though, gold diggers. So if you ain't got no money or you ain't got no motion, ain't no point even trying to talk to these girls, for real. All right, this is the last few questions I got. I'm gonna kind of speed run these real quick. Who has better weather? Miami, by far. Right now in LA, I'm pretty sure it's cold as hell. Like, it's not really, like, let's just compare it real quick. Let's go on the weather app. Let's compare it. Weather Channel app, because the goddamn iPhone weather app be bullshitting. We don't got time for that. So let's go ahead. Miami, current location, 70 degrees. At night it's gonna be 56, but it's not really gonna feel like 56. But you know, if you got a hoodie on, you're gonna be okay. Now let's go to Los Angeles. If we go to Los Angeles right now, Los Angeles, California, it's 72, but it feels like 53 at night, which is crazy because when I was just in fucking LA, it was cold as fuck. I'm talking about cold as hell. It didn't get warm until the summertime, bro. And even then, it was only hot for like 2-3 months. After that, it's going right back to being cold. So look, I don't know if I just came at the wrong time or a bad time or something, but LA was just dog shit weather when I was out there. But Miami's more coastal. Miami's more like island weather and more like tropical weather. So definitely Miami has better weather, being 100% real with you. Which places has better food? Miami, hands down. Like I said, In-N-Out, goddamn Roscoe's, all that other shit in LA, Even when I ate at a food truck in LA one time, bro, I got sick as fuck. Like, I think I damn near got food poisoning from a fucking food truck in LA, bro. I can eat whatever the hell I want out here. I go to LA, bro, it's vegan food, whitewash food, and I'm not trying to be racist, but the Mexicans cook everything. I'm not trying to go to Roscoe's and I see a Mexican cooking this shit, or I'm not trying to go to goddamn the sushi place and the Mexican cooking this shit. I'm just being for real. I'm just not trying to see that. Like, it's Mexicans cooking everything. Hispanic folks cook everything. It was I remember this was like vividly. It was this one Memphis spot that I went to though. It was in LA, but it's based out of Memphis. Bro, I go in here, it's black people taking on orders. It's a black people spot, but the Mexicans is cooking the food. I'm looking like, what the fuck is going on? Can y'all at least make the food? Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, but the food out here is way better. Like, top tier shit. Way better. And the nice restaurants like, you know, Eddie V's and Mastro's and Morton's and shit is in places that make sense. Like, you're not gonna have a goddamn nice 5-star restaurant on the corner of Figueroa and you can see exactly who's inside and who's not. And like, you feel me? If you weren't chained, you can just like, it's stupid, okay? It's way safer in Miami and the food tastes better in Miami. And the last question I got is, am I happy in Miami? Fuck yeah, I'm happy in Miami. I'm very glad I moved to Miami. I wouldn't change it for the world. And I'm planning on staying here for at least a year or two before I eventually move to Texas and get a house, because getting a house in Miami is just not the vibe. You're gonna pay a lot of money for a one flat in an alright neighborhood, and it's just not really worth it. And you know, I'd rather just settle down and have my family in Texas. That's how I'm feeling personally. So I'd rather just stay in Miami over LA, and I wish I never moved to LA. But hey, the only downfall about Miami is weed. That's not illegal, but 20 grams is a felony. You know, a zip is 26 grams, 27 grams, my bad, 27 grams. Yeah, so I don't know why the fuck 20 grams is a felony out here. Kind of stupid. They kind of be harsh on that weed, but other than that, I don't be doing shit anyway. I just smoke, so I just stay out the way, smoke my weed in the crib, and I'll be cool. That's the whole video, y'all. If y'all got any more questions y'all want to ask or play, just let me know, and you feel me? I'm gonna be answering for you. And I'm glad to be back on my vlogs. You know, I'm coming with them vlogs every day, and we're gonna go ahead and get this money. You feel what I'm saying? That's money. That's money. That's money.